So, here we are today, another episode of Between Two IVs, with none other than Hillary Munster.
That's very funny.
It's
not my
the
name.
name. Oh,
It's not my name at all.
hold on.
That's a woman's
No.
name.
What?
Let's just say Aaron. Yeah.
Here we are with Aaron Buttmuster. Sorry about that. My mistake.
It's just McKay. Just Aaron McKay.
Aaron Buttmuster.
Aaron? Yes. Hi.
Yes.
I'm glad to be on the show. Thank you. Thanks for having me on.
Okay, I understand that you have recently set the world record for the world's highest belly flop. Is that
Yeah.
true?
That's true. Yep.
That's
87 feet.
87 feet?
It took me a while to build up to that. You start with just falling over,
Yes.
standing up, falling over, then you
I know I've accidentally belly flopped before, and that's been quite painful, just from like 0 feet.
It hurts. Yeah, it doesn't. It's not good for you.
How long did it take you to get out of the hospital from your 87?
Couple. Yeah, I broke some ribs and my jaw because you kind of
on the water.
on the yeah. Well, I didn't. I was diving into a kiddie pool.
Yep.
That's how you do it.
87.
For the Guinness Book of World. See, the problem is I practiced in a real pool.
Okay.
Big pool. I just kind of set up.
That was a problem.
A tower. There's a tower next to a pool, and I dive off. I jump off that, and
At the last minute, you just gotta.
yeah. It starts out. Yeah. It's like a spinning thing, and I dive, and it goes straight, and then boom.
That's bold.
Yeah.
It's a lot of technique, a lot more than what.
Well,
people
anyway, but when I
initially
went
think.
for Guinness, I thought they were going to let me do it at where I've been practicing, but they really just set out it was like in a parking lot, and they had a thing.
Not what you were training
Not
for.
at all what I was expecting. It was like up a fire truck thing.
And you still did it anyway.
Well, I wanted the break. Yeah.
How many stories is that?
87 feet is a few stories, like 4 stories.
4 stories?
Three or 4. I don't know.
Oh,
4,
okay.
4 stories.
Like 20-foot stories, 20-foot ceilings.
4 times 10. No, 80.
4
4 times.
4
It's
times
like 8.
10.
It's like 7 stories.
Yeah.
7 floors. I don't know how big a floor is really.
That's
Depends how
impressive. That's it's at least 5 stories.
At least 5. If each story is 10 feet, then I would say it's 8.7 stories.
That's some pretty good
87 feet.
estimating there.
Anyway, I had never had any serious injuries in all that practicing. It hurts. It stings, but when
Some people would argue that it hurts your pride too.
Well,
But you?
well, it's an acquired kind of a thing.
It's an acquired pride.
Some people might let it get to them. You get it laughed at a lot.
You're proud of this though, right?
It's just my thing. I guess
Yeah.
it's what sets me apart from everyone else, and I am not ashamed of it. I've done worse things, but
Do you want to tell us about some of those?
the problem was I kind of missed the pool a little bit. Like my arm and leg were outside the pool.
It's a pretty small pool,
It was
right?
pretty small. They didn't make sure it was lined up. They thought it was pretty
Had to
good.
jump to the side a little bit.
Yeah, and so I tried to compensate. It didn't look like it was lined up, so I tried to compensate when I jumped. They actually had it set up pretty good, and I messed it up a little bit.
That can happen.
And
Yeah.
also, the
I mean, that was essentially your trial run, right? I mean,
kiddie
you
pools are pretty small too.
Right, yeah.
It actually wasn't big enough for my whole body. Either my head was going to be outside or my feet. I wanted the head.
But
to
not
be
all of you was going to be
safe.
in there, no matter.
No.
Yeah.
Yep. So, so I missed a good deal of it. One arm, one leg.
So, So I heard that there's someone in North Korea who's trying to beat your world record. Are you gonna let that happen?
Nope.
You're gonna go out there and defend it, huh?
I'll have to talk to my family about it if that's what we want to do. It's because I involve my wife and my 2 kids in the decision.
You do this with them?
Process. No, but it's like when you're trying to decide if you're running for president. It's like a big commitment, and the whole family
belly
has to be.
flops are a big commitment. Yeah.
Well, the recovery.
Would you say this was a belly flop of an endeavor?
No. I stand behind it.
Okay, you back this.
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah. No, that makes sense. That makes sense.
There's a lot that goes into the preparation, like I said, and the recovery.
Well, we look forward to having you again when you defend your.
Do you know how high this other guy's gonna go? Did he say?
I heard up to 100 feet.
Oh my God.
I'm sure you can do it though, Aaron. Munster. It's excellent having you on the show. Thank you. Thank you, sir.